friends, and welcome to the Petroleum Proletariatets Demokratiska Republik. Yes, the Petroleum, something along those lines. Where we have the view of the harbor and the enormous ship Lisa. Yes, 5,000 tons of fuel out of 19,250. But we have work to do. Yes, I know. But one also has to stop and smell the flowers every now and then, you know. Indeed. Cheers. Holbaserak. It's back. Yes. Completely decent. 15 workers. That is not overwhelming, but I mean, it is chugging along here. It is a basis, at least, of an economy, and I hope that I have enough capital to proceed to the next generation, which is what we're trying to build here, right? And I think that yes, we lay down streets first. That's usually it starts to make sense. Then you know, this will be expensive, as very much expensive. This is what it will be. Be not doing this in an optimal fashion. I don't know. I prefer streets to but yes, no, something like that and that, right? Yes, dramatic street laying music. Dum dum da dum 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 da dum da dum 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 da da dum dum. Something like this. No, not that one. Rather here is maybe something like that. Yes, we don't mind at all having very weird angles here. No, we don't. No. Right, and we build it. Yes, commit to it. Because otherwise you get into the point where you have to click every little thing because you place the building down that connected to the road. Very, very annoying is what that is. Now, first of all, yes, the most important thing is on the roads, and there is a bus platform. Yes, indeed. Now then, one for each side of town. And I think now either no, a big one, good one. I'm gonna want to have traffic easily moving out of here, you know. Yes, such, and people need to. Most of all, people need to be able to walk to it from their homes. Yes, that is the most important thing. And I think they just might be. And one here as well then. Road connection. Is that a good? No. I think this would make more sense. And if I spin the camera around here, maybe we can even see, in spite of the tooltip, yes, the road will connect to there. I suppose. Commit. Commit. Commit, commit, commit. We are committed. Right, and I might have been thinking a bit weird here with the things. Schooling. They're going to need equipment for citizens, school. No, education. Again, how many hours in this game? Yes, 400 and something. Right, and the school is quite a basic concept of the game, and now we're going to have to regret a little bit of road here. Yes. Yes, you see, if you wouldn't have been so rash with that, you could have gotten out of having to pay i onödan. Right. A school. Was it really, what do you say, necessary or called for to tear out a big expensive road? Yes, it was, because that road didn't make any sense anyway. Nope. The school is perfectly fine, just reachable from about there. And in the center of town, we are having equipment for citizens. No, not shopping center. We're having, what do you think? Fire station is what we're having. Center of town. Well, the center of this organic, very organic fire station. Yes, it will have to be at wonky angle, I suppose. Yes. Lest I forget to buy actual fire engines. I'll do that immediately. Because it helps a lot with the firefighting. And we also want a school on the other side of town, of course. No. Yes, fire truck. Mix it up a bit. Not quite that many people working there. Maybe not even that many. We are actually, the population is 0 at the moment. Yes, that's that. Basics covered. You are only you are not accepting anything actually as of now. That's later. This is not for workers. No, this is for other transportation requirements. Would have been a lot easier to do if it was actually daytime, you know. Yes. Number of passengers waiting. Yes, concentrate. I'm quite sure I've gotten one, or something is not right with one of these. Certainly, it is what it is. One more thing. No, two more things. 3 more things, maybe. First of which, more equipment for citizens and hospital. Also in. Let's see here. If maybe we'll keep that on. No, we'll not. We'll have the hospital here. Yes. And pollution monitoring center, sure, right next to the fire station. Very important. Right. And, of course, a equipment for citizens, equipment for the state, a... Where is it? There. City Hall. Of course. I would have... I know you can do it, yes. Is it footpath time? No, it is not. It is residential building time. No, it is not. One more thing indeed, and that is education-related kindergartens. Now, there are different ways to solve kindergarten. Just how big are you planning to make this town? Maybe not that big. We'll put it in here. Yes. And one out here. Yes. Yes, we keep the children far away from everything here. We are intending for people to be able to procreate without any hindrance here. Yes. Something like that. Now, I know that the television station, the television station, it doesn't have a porn mode or anything. That would otherwise may also have helped. But I think cultural enjoyment gets them very happy, and that television station, that's not quite where we're at, you know. No, the actual population is 1,766. Yes, but I have a great plan, you know. Yes, I do, indeed. Now, this place still doesn't have any power, but other than that, I think that we are covered for everything. Right. Except, of course, for places to live, people to live. And yes, we're going to spam the place with buildings as much as possible. And if you wouldn't do that, but rather do that, it doesn't look very nice. Hope there's still enough room to get a street in there, and yes, let's see if we can get the street in. Aha, I am out of dollars. That's that then. Cancel rubles. What? Yes. Cancel rubles. Cancel rubles. Road. Street. Yes. Now this, that did not turn out bad. Don't think. We might even have a few trees or other decorations. Yes. Remember the people of Moscow, you know, they... Yes. or a beach poplar. No, they are very tall. Bush, perhaps more appropriate. Right. Something like that. That's one neighborhood, and we're not... Thing is though, I think that this is, since I seem to have happened to start by the shopping center, yes. You certainly want to get on to there, yes. I think that we can get this going. They have food, they have schooling, we can keep, and they have fire protection and hospital, yes. Would you please allow me to connect that? Is that valid, really? It looks kind of valid. This is, yes. That was completely unnecessary, yes. Might want to do this though, for future use. Absolutely. And for these people, but that will be, yes. Yes. That will do. Now, this might be a bit problematic here. But also, I really don't need all that many footpaths. However, here we certainly want something in parallel. Yes. Connect. Ah, lovely. Would you allow me to? Yes. Now then, these people will be grumpy because I have them set for yes, they need a lot of pampering. The reaction, the unsatisfied citizen reaction thing is set for hard. So they're also going to need culture. Yes. But instead of the cinema, the stock cinema, which is enormous and quite not so nice. What's this? That's okay. The small theater though is quite cute, I think, and that is what we'll have. There is one thing that we should have there instead of the cinema, though. The cinema will be here, yes. Or the small theater that is right about there, yes. But you did no, nothing of this. This. Yes. On construction. Cheers. Another thing, yes, that these people will want is sports. And later on, when we have the great system of trolley buses rolling, or should I set them rolling? No. No, we're taking it a bit easy here in the beginning of this town. But you want equipment for citizens? Of course, pub. If you would fit in here, that would be magnificent. And I think that you will. If I just remodel slightly. Bit of a pub. Or would it make more sense if I can get a footpath to connect? Yes, excellent. Now, what is okay? Yes, yes. Build. There we go. Is there yet another thing before we can actually move people in here? Yes, there is. And that would be electricity. Yes, electricity. And now we are doing this, now we're not going, or actually maybe we are going medium voltage. Where are the high voltage things here? There, okay. Medium, one will not be enough for this place, you know. No. Nope. We're going for the good stuff. Definitely, absolutely. And I mean, we have the great oil fields ahead of us, and maybe not quite that far. No. Yes. Switch. Yes. Correct. Right, and now that is for future use. The great oil fields one day. For now, we're having a power transformer about here, apparently. Yes, so it would seem. Now, I really hope that I don't have anything set to import for dollars, because then I am rather could be in a bad place. Much worse do we have? So that hasn't moved a lot. Now has it? Well. Yes, it's ticking up, but it's very slow. Very slow, but there's plenty of oil available, you know. All the oil in the world just not working. That is why we're working on this, you remember, yes. Indeed. That thing. Connect to that thing. And, yes. Building is without power supply. Really? Ah, there is no one here. Well, power may be intermittent here in the beginning. There we go, 7 people. And are you now? Yes, 110 kilovolts. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Now we're going to want a few of the substations here around town, you know. A few of the substations, you say? Yes, a few of the substations is what I'm saying. And that's a lot of yellow lines. Yes, do you want that many yellow lines on one substation? Not really, no. want, you know, something. You should have this for this kind of work. Come on. Yes. It is thrilling. Thrilling this, is it not? Very thrilling. Yes, yes, perfect. The thrilling music to go with the thrilling action here. Right, that will be plenty for now. And we're going to want some switches. One here, and yes, one here, indeed. Perfect. And of course, we shall have. Yes, this makes very much sense. I want to be sparing with the connections, you know. Yes. What the hell was I thinking here? I have only built one switch. That's why. Right, and then we're heading. Are we heading? Do we need power up here? No, we don't. No. So we're heading that way, yes. Right. Dum 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 dum. That may not have been optimal. We still have this to connect as well, you know, and it's should we take it right next to the other one? Yes, this is particularly nice when you get to do something like this. That won't work. Yes, it's too sharp a turn. Yes, but you know, I'm just as stubborn as you game. Yes. And there we go. The town should now maybe be powered. Are you town? Yes. Parts of you are anyway. But do we reach as far? Yes, we reach as far as not the power station. Right, we're going to come out. The kindergartens may benefit from being connected to the world as well. Yes. Right. Okay. Why isn't there? There should be a footpath in there, and I don't quite. Maybe not that one, but we'll have it. And here as well. We may. Yes, we may. And we may not. Unfortunately, we may not, but people can walk on the road. It's fine. Here though, if at all possible to at the pub, it should be certainly be able to walk. If we could, maybe it will work. See, if you were to go green here, not that you would connect. However, we can remodel. Oop. Bye. Yes. Have that and road. Your road connection will be there instead. There you go. Up. this is annoying that you can't do this. Or, I mean, something that is very Eastern is building underpasses, right? Underpasses. That's very thematic of, would be very thematic of this game. An underpass. Yes. Okay, that's fine. That will do. 81 rubles. Okay. We have stuff in here. Good. Yes, we're ready for people to move in. Perhaps one of these may be out of reach for now. I'll have to build another one in that case. But that's it for productivity for this. And this is the yes, the what is this? Episode what is it? I think it is 7. 6? I wanna know. Right. This is the canonical episode 6. Let's see if we can find what would happen if we were to do this. Could you go back to, doesn't matter. Go back. Yes. Dear friends, thank you so very much for watching and good night.